EThekwini launches its campaign for Tourism Month, My City, My Heritage. It is hoped to give the sector a much-needed boost. Vusi Khumalo joins us now live. He's there where activities are taking place. Mtungwa, what's happening where you are?
Yes, good morning, Desiree, and good morning to the viewers. Well, indeed, we are here in Durban. This is Durban Oshaka Marine. This is especially where the main civil unrest took place in the Durban and whole of KZN. Especially here, this was the center of the turmoil that was seen in early or mid-July, where it resulted in the death of many people, more than 350, and also damage to property and infrastructure, leading to a loss of income to many people who were working. But we are here in Durban Oshaka Marine, which is one of the biggest, municipality, which is Metro in KwaZulu-Natal, hosting today what we call, launching a campaign called the Durban My City, My Heritage. Let us welcome the Mayor of EThekwini Municipality, Mr. Vusi Khumalo, who is going to explain more and expand on this program they are launching today. Mr. Khumalo, thanks a lot for your time. We know that Durban was the center for the turmoil that took place in KwaZulu-Natal. What sort of plans do you have in order to ensure that you do resuscitate the tourism, especially now that September is regarded as tourism as well as Heritage Month?
Thank you very much for having us in the program. Today we are launching our My City, My Heritage program of tourism, because one of our critical features of our economic recovery plan, which is responsive to the unrest and COVID-19 devastating effects which we experienced during this period, and we are recouping from where we left. The city is now open for business. Tourism sector is starting now to pick up from the pieces that were left during the unrest, and we were lucky that tourism in our city, most of their own facilities and properties were not severely affected like other businesses. So the sector is growing. With this campaign, we want to showcase that we are a heritage city, we are a port city, a city that attracts more domestic visitors and international visitors. The place where we are, Oshaka Marine, it's a very good attraction for our international tourists and domestic tourists. So we are starting to work with the industry to ascertain that we rebuild this sector, because this is one of the sectors that has got potential to create much needed jobs out there. The city showcases its own heritage attractions, like Inanda, where the first president of the ANC is located, Mahatma Gandhi. If we talk about Seme, all those routes are packaged along our freedom routes, which then showcase what we can offer and the gems of EThekwini when it comes to tourism. You talk about Adams College, where most of senior leadership and the icons of our revolution started. So those are kind of interventions, but most effectively in terms of making this sector to leverage from the opportunities and the potential that it has. We are now targeting to put more concerted efforts to improve on our local attractions, promote local tourism, ensure that people start visiting all the places. We have museums here. We have the long promenade in Africa where you can just come and chill. So those are kind of opportunities that people have. So therefore we are calling upon all tourists to say, here is our EThekwini. Durban is now ready for you, and you must come and visit us.
Okay, we know that Durban has won many awards before, travel and tourism awards in previous years. What are you going to do in order to ensure that Durban does return to its former glory?
Definitely, we have already started now to host major events. Yesterday, we had Market Access Africa, African event, which was a combination of all the technical people, the experts in the field of food security and production. So it's now showing that EThekwini is gearing up to reopen its own facilities. But we've been winning so many awards because we've been able to market market the city, even during the hard local lockdown levels, where people have been encouraged and also be reminded and reimagine EThekwini beyond COVID-19. So that on its own is adding more value to retain these accolades. Part of that is the 12 blue flags that we receive for our beaches, which then gives a testimony that our beaches are clean and our beaches are meeting the international standard.
With COVID-19 and there are so many lockdown restrictions, obviously you cannot host big events. We've got ICC, which has not even returned to its full capacity. What are you going to do and to ensure that you still attract more investors to come to the city and plow their money so that people do get income, and also attracting big events?
Firstly, our objective is to ensure that we get as many people as possible to get vaccinated, because that is part of dealing with the pandemic that we are faced with, so that we can start unlocking the major gatherings and other activities. So without that, if people are reluctant to vaccinate, we are closing ourselves to that entertainment and to many other opportunities of leisure that we should be enjoying. So it's important for people to vaccinate in numbers, but as a city, the strategy is clear. We are linking with all sectors. We are ensuring that our own people who are service providers in this field, they provide qualitative services, and they also adhere to all lockdown regulations, COVID-19 regulations, so that we are able to maintain businesses. But we are looking forward now, where President will say, if people are ready and we see that there is no longer a bigger threat, and we can now start having at least some midly events that can be able to have more people than what we have right now. So that will be a bonus to the citizens and also our own visitors. And we are already starting to market the city in different areas in Africa. We are also traveling to the cities of our country to tell people about what EThekwini can offer, and there is a lot that you can offer. We are the warmest city in Africa, and we are the greenest city in the world.
Okay, thanks a lot. That's Mr. Vusi Khumalo, who is the mayor of EThekwini, saying that Durban is also welcoming many tourists and also investors to ensure that they plow money and also investments in the city of Durban, launching My City, My Heritage, which is also doubling up as one of the Heritage Month and Tourism Month, being September. It's back to you in the studio.